And then I saw a coyote run out of my woods and ran after the chickens. All of them got away except for one white one. I'm sorry to say, one of your... It's kind of bad. You see all right here, and this is like her, this is her back and like her muscle, and oh, I just feel so bad for her. It's pretty bad. She is mauled up. Hey farm fam, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new, welcome. So I'm just gonna start with this little disclaimer here. I'm a very positive person, but this video is not a video that I'm very happy about filming. Obviously you guys see the title, so it's not going to be the happiest video because of the subject matter, but I do want to share this with you because I share everything that goes on our farm with you guys, and this is part of it. This is actually a huge part of it. Well, not always, but you know, tragedy and things like that do happen when you have livestock. So basically a tragic event happened in my world, and we have to talk about it, you guys. I'm not even gonna ask you guys really to like the video because it's kind of weird, but anyways, let's just get into it. So I'm in here with the cows and Mike's over there, just to tell the story really quick. Can I see your phone really quick, Mike? So we woke up this morning. Actually, I'm filming the same day, so happy 4th of July if you are from America and you celebrate 4th of July. I have my blue Farm Fam shirt on, of course, for the 4th of July, and it has some white in it. But I have Mike's phone because our neighbor texted Mike at like 8 a.m. and said, "Good morning, Mike. I was on my back patio this morning and watching your chickens pleasantly feeding this morning in my yard," which I love doing. Our chickens always go into her yard, and I'll show you where that is. And then I saw a coyote run out of my woods and ran after the chickens. All of them got away except for one white one. I'm sorry to say the coyote got one of your white chickens. The rest of them got away and ran back into your yard, but they were very upset. So with that being said, our chickens basically got attacked by a coyote, and the other day one of our roosters, our big white fluffy rooster, he went missing. So it's kind of explaining where he went, because in chicken world so many things can happen. And I'll actually say I'm on so many chicken pages and chicken groups, and I have so many chicken friends, chicken friends, like people that own chickens, and these things like this happen all the time, whether it's from raccoons, snakes, coyotes, bobcats even. Their chickens will get attacked by these things, unfortunately. And fortunately for us though, in the last 2.5 years of us having chickens, we have never had anything like this happen. So it's not ever a good thing that this happens, but I will say we've been pretty lucky thus far, especially since our chicken's free range. And that's one of those things, like, it's almost like a double negative, or I don't even know if that's the right word, but you want your chickens to free range because really that's the best environment for them, is for them to be able to scratch and dig and do everything like a wild chicken should be able to do. But then you do run into predators, which is also a very wild thing, you know, for them to do. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, is, you know, you keep them locked up in a coop, they're not really fulfilled for their life, or you let them out and they have a chance of getting eaten by a predator. So unfortunately that's what happened today. So we're out here now, and we have been looking for all of our chickens. Everything's been accounted for other than obviously the chicken. So the chicken that actually didn't make it was my lavender Moran. I'm going to pop up a picture of her right here. We've had her for a while. We got her with my black copper Moran. She wasn't like a very young bird, but she was one of my brown like dark egg layers, so I'm pretty bummed about that. But I'm still looking at all the chickens, so I want to show you that really quick and show you where the scene kind of happened. Hi Moosters, I gotta get out of the stall, buddy. Albie, how come you guys didn't stop the coyote? I'm just kidding, actually. I'm very nervous now since there is a coyote, because Dewey's out here, and I'm actually very nervous for everybody's life right now. So I'm not gonna lie, we have been considering getting a donkey to put in this pasture, because we have so many horses, and if a coyote went over there, they would just, you know, stomp it or whatever. But out here, our cows are not very, I don't want to say safe. I mean, they are safe, but this is what happens when you live in a rural area. But they're not like a herd of horses, you know, or like an equine or something like that. But Stewie, I am scared for him, because I'll show you how close the coyote was. So this is where Stewie's pen is, in the whole pole barn right here. So I'm just going to show you. This is where we've cleared all back here. And then if we go over here to this barbed wire fence, this is my neighbor's yard. So basically she has woods. I don't want to go in her yard because that's weird. But back there's like all like these pepper bush woods. And I guess it came in from there. So my chickens every day though, they love to go over here and get this fresh grass. And my neighbor watches them, and they actually stay in her yard a lot, and she doesn't mind them. So I guess the coyote came out of those woods back there, and they kind of go all the way over there and got one of the chickens in this area. And they all were able to run away except the one, obviously, because we are super close, but that chicken wasn't fast enough. So I'm pretty bummed, but none of the chickens are over here now. So I'm like hoping that that was like, you know, a traumatic enough experience where they don't want to go over there anymore. Like I said, I'm hoping that the chickens just don't want to go over there because of that experience, because I really would be kind of surprised if a coyote decided to come over on this property, but because of all the animals that we have. But now I'm a bit nervous because it is pretty close, and we did have our white rooster that is no longer here, but I will say our white rooster actually hangs out in her yard a lot, so it's kind of making sense how that happened. I'm like super stressed out about this because I'm just, coyotes, they're all over Florida, and it's always something that you have to worry about when you have like, you know, livestock or anything like that, even like a dog. But the only thing I get worried about is because this is like a 2-time thing already in like the last week, because our rooster went missing like the beginning of this week. So it almost seems like the coyote is pretty smart and is understanding like it's an easy meal. So yeah, I'm pretty bummed about that, but I want to show you guys the other chickens because you can tell they're like pretty scared and they don't normally do this. So they're like pretty much all under the coop. I don't know. Here we go. So there's my Brahma. I at first thought when I heard it was a white chicken, it was my Brahma. There's my Turkin, right? But they're pretty much underneath there. And then I've got some over here. So we got the black copper. I've looked for all of them and they're all here. And then we have some in here. A bunch of them are actually in here hanging out. Also, quick little happy note to this. We have a lot of babies, as you guys have seen in my last video. We have like 10 or 11 chicks, and they're so cute. And this little chick that we were talking about in the last video, the little brown chicken, or chick, she's not a chicken just yet. Come here, baby. She's so freaking cute, and everyone was saying she looks like an owl. So like the more people kept saying it, like she literally looks like a little owl, because little peak down there, and her eyes are so pretty. They're like green, and look at her. She's getting so much bigger. Look at her feathers. So cute. I still don't know what she is, but she's cute. But I did put on my Instagram the other day, if you guys want to follow me, it's just Stephanie Moratto on Instagram, that I candled all of my eggs. So what that basically means is you look inside them at night or like in a dark room with a flashlight and you'll see veins. And we have seen veins in all of these. We have seen veins in, okay, easy mama, all of these. And we have, look at these girls, they're sharing. And we have seen veins in all of these. So there's literally 30 chicks that are expected to hatch. Obviously things can go wrong, but I have seen veins in 30 eggs. So what that means is we have potential to have 30 more chicks on top of the 10 that we already have. So there's some over here. Oh my gosh, Stewie, what are you doing? Whoa, Stu! Oh, Stewie. Oh, this is another positive note to this video. Stewie being so cute and extra. How was your bath? It's not even that hot out yet. Oh my gosh, she's soaking wet. Anyways, there's the chickens over here. And they're just kind of walking around. Hopefully they're not going to go back over there. Let's see. Oh my gosh, though. Hold on. Alright, you guys, so I'm actually in my bathroom, and I had to cut the camera off because when I was actually filming, I noticed one of the chickens, and she just didn't look right, so I actually had to stop filming. And Mike and I had to quickly catch her. Oh, you guys. I'm looking at her right now. She's actually sitting in my bathtub. But before I show you guys her, it's pretty gory and kind of graphic. So if you don't want to see it, maybe skip like a little bit. I'll tell you when, and I'll put a disclaimer on the screen. So what it looks like happened is she also got attacked by the coyote, and she got away, but she is in rough shape. It was kind of hard to actually see it when we were just like looking at all the chickens, because her back feathers, how they just like go down, kind of covered it. But I saw something like hanging from her, and then I lifted up her wing, and it was just not good. The coyote got her pretty good, but she seems pretty alert. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys now. Again, skip like 30 seconds or something if you guys don't wanna see this and you don't like to see like things, again, pain and stuff happening to animals. I'm just showing this again for learning purposes and things, like what can happen and how it looks when a chicken gets attacked by a coyote. This is my first time seeing this, like in person. I've seen this on chicken pages and friends that have had their chickens attacked by coyotes. I will say I love this chicken and I'm so happy that she got away. I really hope that we can save her. I'm gonna show you guys her now. Hi, barbecue. All right, you guys, so as you can see, it doesn't really look like anything is different, but when I was out there and I was filming, I saw like this right here hanging, and it just looked kind of different. So this is where it's gonna look pretty bad. So at the top here, you see not much, but you can kind of see it's a little bit red and raw right here. And then when you pick up her wing, now this is where it gets kind of bad. You see all right here, and this is like her, this is her back and like her muscle, and oh, I just feel so bad for her. It's pretty bad. She is mauled up. What mostly I think happened is down here, which is what's hanging, is the skin flap that goes across. So we are going to treat her. We don't have many like chicken vets or anything like that, and I'm afraid if I brought her to a chicken vet, they might want to put her down. And I have seen chickens worse than this and stuff like that, so I can give her some pain medicine and such to get her out of pain, but I think we could save her, and I definitely want to give it a fair shot, because I do think that if we took her to the vet, they would probably put her down. And she has survived thus far a coyote attack, so I don't want her to lose her life right now. So first things first is I do need to clean the area and everything. I just don't know what to do with the hanging skin right now, so I'm gonna call a bunch of my chicken friends and put it on this like chicken vet page that I'm on. So other than that, she seems alert, and that's cool. I'm gonna give her some aspirin. Chickens actually use aspirin as pain reliever. Well, they don't use it personally, but if they're in pain, you can give them aspirin. See, but as you can see, she's moving around, and I have her isolated, so she's gonna be isolated. We need to clean the wound really well, so I have a bunch of stuff for that, and then need to wrap it up or something like that. There she goes. She's relaxing. So that's what we need to do now. So let's get into that. I cannot believe this happened, and I cannot believe she survived. You're a fighter, girl. Hi, Meow Meow. All right, you guys, we need to go over to the shed and see if we can find some chicken-related stuff. I've put a lot in here, but we might have to go through our trailers and stuff of our stuff from the old house. All right, you guys, so we need to go and get this dog cage. So Mike is gonna grab this one, and this is where she's gonna hang out. Hi, I'll feed you in just a second. Then I have these 2 nesting box liners that I'm actually just gonna put in this, because that looks good. It's nice and clean and soft. Also, one of my chickens that wears her little hen saddle, I just took it off the other day because it's been so hot. But the chicken who is hurt right now, she keeps trying to bite on the wound, because that's just a chicken thing that they do. They bite on anything, and they don't even care if it's their own body and flesh. So I'm gonna throw this in the wash so it's nice and clean, because it's a little bit dirty because it's been on my other hen for a while. So we're gonna go do that, and I'm gonna put this on her so that she doesn't mess with it, and it can just stay more clear of flies with this on it. So I'm so glad that we have these. They're so cute. If you guys want these and need these for your chickens, there is a link in the description down below. They're from Amazon. They're super affordable, and they work for things like this. All right, so this is like the perfect little chicken cage. We use this one for the chickens, obviously. And this should fit perfectly, these 2. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so satisfying if they fit perfectly, both of them. Okay, there's one. There's number 2. Nice and fluffy. Perfect. That looks like a very nice chicken bed. Great. So we are just washing some towels. So I'm gonna put that little guy in there too, and it will be good to go. All right, you guys. So I actually am gonna keep her in my bathtub for today. I put some trash bags down so that it doesn't get like a super big mess. But I don't even think she's gonna do much, so it shouldn't be a mess. But I have some water in there, as you guys can see, with some electrolytes. Mike's getting food for her. We're probably gonna put some cat food in there because it's really high in protein. and this is her right now. We are gonna go ahead and clean her off. We gave her aspirin, diluted in water. Obviously, stop it, baby. And see, as you guys can see, she was just going to chew on it. That's why we're gonna put the little apron on her. But we need to clean this out with Vetricin. And then I have to make her a solution, which is called Dakin solution. It's kind of weird. It's a bleach mixed with baking soda and water, and then I'll clean it. It's okay, baby. Biggest thing right now is that she doesn't die of shock, so that's why I'm keeping her in the house, so that she's not stressed out with everything. All right, you guys, so we have this Vetricin that's like used for horses and, you know, all other type of animals for cuts and stuff like that. This is literally a lifesaver, so she might not love this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and start to clean it. But it's really important that we do this. It's okay, baby. I should have put a disclaimer. All right. We just really wanna make sure that it doesn't get infected. So we're gonna clean it all off. All right, now we're talking. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and put her into the cage. We are gently moving her. It's a good girl. Whoops. I know, it's a little crazy. It's okay. So she's got some water. The chicken settles in the washing machine, and we just need to put her food in here and let her relax for a little bit. I hope you make it, Missy. All right, you guys, so this vlog has turned into something that I did not think it was going to. I was just gonna tell you guys about the coyote attacking my chickens, and you know, you guys saw it. We found one of the birds that also got attacked. That was not what my neighbor had described, so obviously she just didn't catch it, no big deal. But I'm glad that we were able to find her, and that we're able to treat her now. I'm really hoping that she makes it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here because I need to go to Tractor Supply and get more stuff to like keep treating her, because she is going to be out of commission of being a chicken for probably a good while. That is if she makes it through the day, because I am, like I said, a little bit scared about her being in so much shock. So she's gonna be in a really quiet place, so just to decompress. We do have her on that aspirin, so she's out of pain for right now. And I keep looking down because I keep checking on her, seeing what she's doing, because we just put her in the cage, like you guys saw. And you guys, I just wanted to show you guys this. Of course, I didn't know this was all gonna happen like this, but so you guys know what kind of goes on in the world of having livestock. Things are very happy all the time, mostly, but things like this do happen. And we just have to go on and maybe now think about getting a donkey. I'm not really sure 100% on that, but anyways, you guys, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up to give support to this chicken. She needs all the support, so go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up right now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on that post notification. All right, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.